everybody had fun. Everybody enjoyed it. You know,
Even all the gang members.
Oh my God.
All right, so humble beginnings. I'm here with the OG, old school. Bubba, where are we right now?
We're on Fifth Avenue.
This is, guys, for those who are not familiar with back in the 90s, Fifth Avenue. This was, well, first of all, this is where we lived, actually.
Almost 17 years.
17 years. And, well, what was Fifth Avenue like back in the day?
It was like a drug hub in Dalton.
It's a gang-infested city back in the 90s. And we lived right smack in the middle. I remember this is a building that we had back then. This little carport is new, and these carports are new. But back in the day, we used this little building, Bubba. We used this little building to sell used car audio equipment.
Like a game room.
Oh yeah, the game room was before that. Just bought some arcade games and tried to run a business, having people come in and play the arcade games. And then at one point,
a fight broke out.
so we had to shift gears. So then we got into some car audio equipment, buying, selling car audio, and I don't know, the mechanic business came before. I hated getting dirty, and I promised myself I would never do something as a career that would yield grime and gunk under my fingernails and all kinds of crap. But yeah, that's what got us through it.
Master of running away from the crowd.
Out of here.
Right here, 25 cents to jump for like 5 minutes, and that's how the hustle started. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Okay, so I'm with my brother Omar, the craziest, most passionate,
The wisest.
and just most spontaneous person I know. Glad to have him on my team. Omar, what do you remember about this place, man? What happened?
Man, what
was
did
going
not
on?
happen? What did not happen? I remember what, 20 years ago, this building right here, it's our first business, we had a game room.
That's right.
Started off with a game room. Pool tables, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, oh my God, Neo
Yeah.
Geo, it was another world. And I remember when the bus picks us up, drops us off at
Yeah.
the end of the day,
How old were we, Omar? Let's see.
man,
10?
10, 11, 12,
Trying to run a business
Yes.
at 12 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We'd have our friends get off the bus and we'd come here and play, video games and when the weather was good, right this corner right here. Well, but get this corner right here. This corner right here, we had a trampoline. We would
That
charge
corner there was a
25 cents.
We had it here at one
Yes.
point.
Yes.
We had it here.
Right here, 25 cents to jump for like 5 minutes, and that's how the hustle started. I mean, it was unbelievable how many people wanted to jump on a Nobody had a trampoline. We had a trampoline right
Everybody
here.
had apartments.
Everybody had apartments. We're the only one, and it was genius. It was genius. I mean,
A quarter, bro.
a quarter at a time, and it was just everybody had fun. Everybody enjoyed it.
Even all the gang members.
Oh my God. Oh
Actually,
my God.
we started hosting fights between the gang members to make sure that it was properly done.
Oh my
Like there were
God.
rules involved. This was like mini UFC
Yes.
on the
Yes.
trampoline.
Yes.
To ensure that all rules were followed and Omar was the referee.
Yes. If somebody had a problem with another person, they would come here and settle it on the trampoline with boxing gloves. I mean, I remember like yesterday. It was just, and you would think, oh, this is gang and this is gang. They hate each other. No, we would get on this.
I mean, there was
trampoline.
respect.
Yeah,
There was a code of honor.
Exactly. And everybody enjoyed it. We had a great. We made so much friends. Everybody and their mom loved us. It was something else.
Well, let me show you guys really what happened here. So this is Fifth Avenue. This is the apartment complex that we lived next to. And this is Fifth Avenue right here. I remember our bus stop was right there at Green Spot. You see that stop sign? All the way over there, that was where our bus stop was. Many fights broke out in that section of the road.
We have to stand our ground, they, yeah, I probably motivated it, but they swung at us first,
That's
okay?
true.
They swung at us first.
But it was only two of us. It was just me and you.
Yeah.
We're already ganged up on. One guy grabbed me from the back. I can't move. This other guy's about to swing, and oh my, what happens?
It's a movie. We got off the bus. I already knew what time it was. It's about to happen. The people that owned the store, they saw it. Everybody, they thought they were gonna jump us. So I knew I had my brother. He had my back. I had his back, and I was like, you know what? Doesn't matter what's gonna happen. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna go home with our ass whooped, because then my dad's gonna whoop our ass. So we have to stand our ground. They yeah, I probably motivated it, but they swung at us first, okay? They swung at us first, and we finished it. I just remember there was a Mustang parked here,
Yeah.
and I jumped over the Mustang and kicked the guy in the face. I don't know how, it was a movie. When I tell you it was a movie, I promise you it was a movie, and it was great. I know that we walked and other guys were on the floor, all of them, and we were blessed, and then guess what? A week later, we're all friends.
I specifically remember, Omar, that after we finished and we were walking back to our house, we started laughing.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do remember.
Oh my God,
I do remember. What did we just do? And we knew we can do it. And it was just like, oh my God, that was an accomplishment. But then later at school, we talked. We all became friends. A week later, we were shooting pool together, and we were playing Mortal Kombat together. Now, best friends. I remember Cesar Carrillo. Cesar Carrillo.
Don't put him on blast, man.
Hey, you know what? I love you, man. I have so much respect for you, my friend. And, we grew up together, and it is what it is. I mean, we look back now and we just laugh. But man, I would not change a thing. I would not change a thing, it is what it is. It is what it is.
If you keep going down Fifth Avenue, it'll intersect with another street where our martial arts studio is located. So it was a blessing in disguise, actually, that we were able to live so close to our martial arts studio that we went walking whenever my mom couldn't take us there. It'll take us about 30 minutes walking, but United Karate Studios, so indebted to our master instructor, Mr. Ben Kiker, that this living here enabled us to go there and keep out of trouble. So this is where it all started. So here we are. This is the road that I was talking about that intersects with Fifth Avenue. This is Walnut Avenue. This is the road in Dalton. And this is United Karate Studios. This is where a lot of blood, sweat, and tears were shed. But we're thankful that we went through this, Amma. I mean, what happened in there, bro?
Man, that changed everything. It changed everything. It made you realize how, strong you are. And before this, it was like, yeah, I love to fight. I like to do this. After this, we didn't want to fight anymore. We would talk, you know what I mean? It was just like, how strong you are, what you can do, and you don't have to use it, And it's very, very weird, because like nobody would, understand until you go through something like this, or like a sport, a specific sport, or, something where you are actually in charge of yourself and outcome of the competition. So like tennis, not something team. Something that has to
like
do
an individual
sport that has to do with yourself, and it all depends on you, and whatever you put in you'll get out of it, and that's this right here taught us everything. It was the base, of being being who we are. It is what it is. It is
United Karate Studios. We're so indebted, so much
Ben
indebted
Kiker,
to Mr. Kiker and
Kiker.
Instructors that all helped us grow and helped us with developing our self-image, our self-confidence, all that stuff. So important, and allows us really to do things, in my opinion, that other people are just too scared to do.
Yes.
Because it kept allowing us to nurture that muscle of courage.
Yes.
Nurture that muscle of resilience,
Yes.
Nurture that muscle of discipline. All these are muscles, man. We talk about these muscles, but inside you have muscles too. And if you don't nurture them, if you don't nurture the mind, they will atrophy, they will weaken, and then you may have a remnant of it, but you'll be too scared to use it. And so, man, just you know, we talked a lot of negative stuff about where we lived, but it was the proximity to this place that allowed that place to be a blessing in disguise. Okay, Awad, so look, through all the crap that we've been through, the mechanic shop, the arcade room, the vending machine business, the welding where we couldn't see for a week.
At the time, I hated it. I hated it. It was just like, why am I going through this? You know, why is it so hard? You know? But now that we look back, you know, I thank God for all the hard things that, you know, we went through, and I do not regret, and I would not change anything, you know, and I am thankful for all the hardship. I am thankful for all those nights that we couldn't sleep with my eyes, all of our eyes swollen from welding, 13, 14 years old.
I feel that if we did not go through all of that difficulty, we would not be nearly as resilient as we are now. I mean, right now, obviously, we're still going through challenges. We still have our bad days, but the reality is we bounce back.
Yes.
We bounce back because we've gone through it.
We've gone through it.
So much worse than what we're experiencing now.
Stop you. I believe 100% that lifestyle molded us to be the people we are today, and it's allowed us, you know, even with hardships now, you know, I look at the past and I'm like, shit, I went through that. I can go through anything.
So, alhamdulillah, we're grateful for all of that. This is where it all began, y'all.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.